will recall that earlier we used to talk to all the health ministers of the whole country in one meeting, and the health ministers of the northeastern states, because they used to have very few cases, so we used to prioritize on the basis of number of cases. So they used to get their chance only in the end, towards the fag end of the meeting, after almost waiting for 2 to 3 hours. So that's why, in fact, for last couple of days, we have been, in fact, talking to the individual states, health ministers and their team. And but for northeastern states, we have clubbed all the 8 states as members of this one big northeast family. We have already spoken to Delhi, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Odisha, West Bengal, Karnataka, Telangana, and also Tamil Nadu. And today we are going to talk to all of you: Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Tripura, Nagaland, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh and Manipur. Just to give you a feel of what's actually happening all over the country and what's our latest status, I thought let me share a bit on the national scene also, although you might be getting all this from newspaper reports, etc. So right now, when I talk to you, we have something like 59,662 cases in the whole country, and we had till now 1,981 unfortunate deaths, 17,847 COVID-19 affected patients have recovered well and they have gone back home. Our fatality rate in the country continues to be around 3.3%, and the recovery rate has climbed up to 29.9%. These are very good indicators. The doubling rate for the last 3 days has been about 11 days. 7 days, for last 7 days it has been 9.9, and for the last 14 days it is 10.7 today. And as you all know, you have also made a lot of preparations. We do not anticipate a very worst type of situation in our country like many other developed countries, but still we have prepared the whole country for the worst situation. And just to give you a feel of what our countrymen have done in various states, you know, we have dedicated 843 hospitals exclusively for COVID treatment, which have about 1,65,991 beds dedicated for that. Also, we have 1,991 dedicated COVID health centers, which again have 1,35,643 beds. These beds include the beds in isolation beds as well as the ICU beds. Similarly, we have already found and created 7,640 quarantine centers all over the country. We might need them for many activities, for quarantining these laborers, also for all the people who are going to come from abroad. Then we have already distributed 69 lakh N95 masks to the various state governments, health departments, and 32.76 lakh PPEs to the whole country by now from the center. Then I want to share one good data further with you. That's about the number of ventilators and the people who are on oxygen and those who are using ICU beds in the country. So this is also very good data information that right now, because we monitor in the health ministry every day how many patients in the country were today on ventilator or on oxygen support or they were on the ICU beds. So yesterday evening, when we had evaluated the whole country's data, we found that only 0.38% of the patients were on ventilator. Yes, of course, ventilator. 1.88% were requiring oxygen support, and 2.21% were on ICU beds. You will please remember that we started our journey about the labs from one lab in the country in Pune, which was in fact doing this particular test. And now with that journey from one lab, we now have over 453 labs in the whole country. Till now we have already tested 15,25,631 patients in our various laboratories in the country. Yesterday itself, you will be happy to know that we tested 84,608 people in the country. And our testing capacity and capability is right now for doing about 95,000 tests in the country. Now, just to talk to you about the place that you yourself represent, I am so happy to know that all the 8 states together, they have just about 194 cases. Sikkim and Nagaland, they continue to remain unaffected, and we have Assam and Tripura, which got affected, and Tripura, in fact, we had these cases in the new 3 camps. In the adjoining districts of Bangladesh also we found that there are cases, and our BSF people got affected in these camps. Tripura we have 118 cases, Assam we have 60 cases, Meghalaya we have just about 12 cases, Manipur 2 cases, and you all know Arunachal and Mizoram have 1 case each. Overall in Northeast, only 22 out of the 119 districts are affected, and we have a total of 16 government labs in the whole of Northeast, and you have already done 27,558 tests. In Assam, we know that 14 out of 33 districts are affected, and there were 4 reasons for that. It all started with the Tablighi thing, which was in fact omnipresent. It was all over the country. Then we remember that there was a medical college PG student from where the infection started, and then of course that bus which came back from Ajmer, and also 4 were found positive in the ILI survey. Arunachal, we had only 1 case, and right now that case is also okay, and we have all the 25 districts which are green. Similarly, in Meghalaya, there was 1 doctor family who got affected because of the doctor who had gone to meet his child working in airlines. So it was just 1 district out of the 11. The good thing is that they have collected 2014 samples and all have been found negative. Similarly, Manipur is 2 districts involved, 1 case, but all total green now. Nagaland only 1 case, which was transferred to Guwahati, so it's all green now. Arunachal is also total green now, only one district involved, one case. And similarly, Mizoram is also one district, one case, all green now. Tripura, we have, as I said earlier, 116 cases involving 3 districts. Of course, Sikkim has no case, but they have also started the testing facility through TrueNet. And I think this is just a brief about Northeast. 2 states are thoroughly non-affected. 4 had initially cases, but now they are stable for more than 28 days. So it's like 6 states totally stable, and 2 states, Tripura and Assam, they have cases. Tripura because of that infection in the BSF camp, and Assam right now because of the travelers in the bus who had gone to Ajmer. So this is a brief. I think this is a very good feedback, although we follow it on a day-to-day basis, but since I was supposed to be meeting you, I had gone through the details of the northeastern states, and it's a very good performance. We are so happy about it. We have to maintain the status, and wherever we are still in the orange zone, we have to say take it up to the green zone. We have planned this meeting in such a way that we will have 2 presentations here, one from the Director of NCDC in New Delhi, that is our National Center for Disease Control, responsible for surveillance and other activities in the country, and another one will be from non-COVID cases and the likelihood of those programs related to non-COVID cases getting ignored in the country. So we have been in all talking about it and drawing your attention towards this particular issue. So we can now start with the state by state. We will hear your concern or your suggestions and with a further resolve to plan our strategy for the coming weeks. Dr. Sujit Singh.
Thank you, sir.